Welcome along to your Strong Mum Club Reset program. This is your mobility class where we're going to be working on your flexibility, your strength and your balance. All you're going to need is a mat and some comfortable clothing. So let's get going. Let's first of all have feet hip width apart and knees slightly soft. We're going to bring our arms up and enjoy a really lovely stretch, nice and tall. And then bring those hands down all the way, hinging at the hips down to a forward fold. Plant those hands flat on the floor if you can, soft knee, and then step back into a tall plank. Hands directly underneath our shoulders, pulling apart those shoulder blades, keeping that bottom in line. And then coming down onto our knees and dropping to a cobra. Flat on our front and then coming up to a cobra. So pushing up, inhale, and then exhale down. So hands by our chest as we push up. We're going to do 2 more. Coming back down. And final one, up. Good work. Coming down and then tucking our toes under, we come back up onto all fours, bringing our knees directly underneath our hips. Push up through the feet and come up into a downward dog position. Try and push your heels flat to the floor if you can and press your chest through your shoulders and arms. We're going to start off on our right side, so step your right foot forward to the outside of your right hand if you can, and then slowly come up to a standing lunge. We are going to do some split squats. So we want to keep our back foot where it is, but then lean all the way forwards, letting that hip flexor really work there, and then coming back up. So let's do that, starting off 5 per side. So forward fold into that position. That's 1, 2, 3. Really feel that stretch through the hip flexor and the stretch in the ankle. 4 and 5. Good work. We're going to take our hands back down to the mats and keep that right foot on the outside of our right hand. Keep the left hand planted, but rotate the right arm all the way up so that you're looking at your hand, and then bring that elbow as close to the floor as you can. We're going to do 5 of these. So that's 1, 2, nice and slow, 3, 4, last one, 5. Bring your hands back down so that you're in a nice strong position. Take your foot back out and then come back up into that downward dog and take a bit of a breather. Pedaling through the feet if you need to and pushing your chest through your arms. We're going to work on the other side now, so take your left foot to the outside of your left hand and slowly come up to a lunge. Again, get your balance first, and we're going to do a split squat on the left side. So pushing through so that knee comes right forwards and you feel the stretch in your right hip flexor. That's 1, 2, we inhale as we go down, 3, 4, feels lovely, and 5, good work. Bringing the hands back down to the mat again, keeping that foot on the outside of our left hand. We're going to keep the right hand planted and rotate your left arm up, and then bring the elbow as close to the floor as you can. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 4, last one, 5. Lovely. Take the hand back down, drop the leg back and come down to all fours. Sitting yourselves back up. We're going to come up now and do some balance work. So we want to do some slow standing marching. So this might seem easy, but we're going to take our time with it, and you'll see how you have to engage that core to be able to do the marching. So we're going to lift right arm and left leg, so that we're in a nice strong march position, and then change sides. Good. So we're going to just pick up the pace a little bit. We've got 4 on each side here. Really exaggerate that movement. Now we want to do another 5 per side. So really think about how strong you are in that balance with the foot on the floor. This is 7 per side. 8. 9. Really move that arm in rhythm with the legs. And 10. Good. We're going to do some hip cars. So we're going to have feet hip width apart. We're going to balance on one foot, bring up the right knee, open it up, rotate back, push back and down. Again, trying to maintain that balance on that left leg, so making sure all the muscles are engaged. One more of these hip cars on this side. Open, rotate, push back and down. Let's switch sides. Right side now. So lifting the knee up, opening it up, rotate the knee down and push back. 2 more on this side. Lovely. Last one, and then we move on towards some strength and balance. Good job. We're going to do some multi-directional lunges now. So taking your left leg back into a normal reverse lunge, dropping that knee, and then we're going to take it slightly behind us, reversing and back up, and then all the way behind us. Okay, let's do 2 more on this side. So keeping that same foot down at the front. Inhale down, exhale back. Slightly behind you, inhale down, and then all the way behind. Good job. 1 more on this side. So reverse. You can use the arms if you want. And all the way behind. Good. Shake the legs out and let's do the other side. So reversing on the other side now. Basic reverse lunge. Slightly behind you, reverse lunge. And then almost into that curtsy lunge. Good. Again. Basic lunge. Behind, and then all the way. 1 more this side. Inhale down, exhale up, slightly behind, and then all the way. Good stuff. Another variation on the lunge now, so changing sides again. Imagine you have a weight in your hand. We're going to reverse lunge. Stay at the bottom, rotate to the right, center, rotate to the left, center, back up. Again, on the same side. Lunge, rotate right, center, rotate left, center, back up. 1 more on this side. Rotate right, left, back up. Change sides. So reverse lunge, left rotation, right rotation, back up, lunge back, left rotation, right rotation, and back up. 1 more. Rotate to the left, rotate to the right. Good job. Shake the legs out. 2 more exercises on this strength and balance. We're going to bring the arms overhead, clasping at the elbows. We're going to work one side at a time in a squat, but just press the weight onto the leg that you want to work first and then onto the toes with the other leg. Keeping that chest elevated as possible, we're going to come down as deep as you feel comfortable without losing form, and then squat back up. Off we go. Let's do 8 per side. So that's 1, slow controlled movement. All the weight should be on that right side for me, and the left leg is there purely for balance. So we've got 4 here, 4 to go. Inhale down, exhale up. 3 to go. Last 2. Final 1. Good job. Let the arms swing down and then change sides. So all the weight onto that left side. Right foot is on its toes. Let's squat down as low as you feel comfortable. All on that left side for me. So keep that form with the chest elevated. If you find you're losing your form, don't go so low. Using that breath. I think we're on 4, so we've got 4 to go. Apologies if we've done the 4 already. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, make sure all that weight is in that leg. Oh, it's getting warm. And 8. Oh, bring those arms down, roll those shoulders back. Last exercise for the balance and strength. We're going to have our feet hip width apart and we're going to do single-sided deadlifts. So imagine you're holding a bar in your hands. Tilt, feel that stretch in the hamstrings, a tiny soft knee. Look a little bit in front of you so that we're not lifting our necks, and tilt your left leg all the way back. Feel the stretch in your right hamstring and then pull up. Let's do this, 8 per side. 1, feel the stretch. 2, squeeze the bottom, stand up. 3, don't go lower than just below the knee. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Don't worry if you lose balance. The more we do these, the better we get at it. We're just giving our bodies a chance to regain balance. Especially if you don't work on your balance often, it's so important. So again, into that deadlift position, weight on the left leg, hinge the right leg back, feel the stretch in that left hamstring, squeeze your bottom, stand up. Hinge over, chest elevated, looking forwards. 2, feel the stretch. 3, squeeze the bottom, stand up. 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Good work. Balance and strength done. Let's move on to our core. So coming down onto the mat now, we're going to work on all 4s. So get your hands so that they are directly underneath our shoulders and knees so that they're directly underneath our hips. And we're going to do what's called a bird dog. This is where you extend the opposite arm and the opposite leg and hold it in that extension for 10 seconds. You've got to imagine your back is nice and flat and that it can carry a tray of drinks without spilling them. That is the aim. So we're going to hold for 10 seconds and then bring elbow to knee and then hold again for another 10 seconds. Let's try to aim to do 5 reps of 10 seconds per side. So starting with your right arm, left leg, let's go. So extend out, hold, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knee to hand. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Let's repeat on the other side. So this time we're going to plant our right hand down, extend our left arm and right leg. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knee to hand and then extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, everybody. Continuing with our core work now. Let's do a tall plank with a shoulder tap. So we want our hands again directly underneath our shoulders and stretching our feet out so that we've got a tall plank position. If you need to, drop to your knees, but try not to give up. So coming up, we're going to tap shoulder, opposite shoulder with the opposite arm. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to go. Keep that core engaged. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the bottoms down. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Back into a tall plank now to do some rotation. So we're going to come up onto our plank, rotate up with the hand, come back down and swap sides. Off we go. So we've got 1, rotate, 2, 3. Let's do 10 in total. Keep returning to that strong plank. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good work. Back down to our knees. Final part of the plank circuit, the core element, is down onto a low plank, onto our elbows. Again, let's try and do a nice strong plank. If you have to, drop to the knees, give yourself a bit of a break. We're going to do tapping out with the feet, 10 per side. So 20 in total. Keep that bottom down, shoulder blades pulled apart, lifting up through that thoracic area. So stepping out each time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it going. Bottoms down. 8, 9, 10. That's halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7. Engage that core. 3, 2, 1. Done. Good job. Let's do some lovely deep stretching now. We've done a lot of balance and strength, core work. Let's do some good deep stretching. So coming onto your bottoms and just have your feet so that they are wider than your mat and leaning back into your hands. We're going to windscreen wiper our knees down. So we hold it for a couple of seconds and then we repeat on the other side. So let's keep doing this. Hold down, feel that stretch through our hips and repeat. Let's do a few more, team. So important, hip mobility. Definitely an area that we ignore, especially as we get older. We need our hips to be mobile and strong and flexible. So let's do these exercises daily if possible to really work on our hip mobility. Especially if you enjoy doing exercise, this is going to help enable you to continue doing exercise. So another good hip mobility one is our 90-90, which we're going to do next, called 90-90 because our knees are both at 90 degrees angles. So we have our right leg in front to start, left leg behind, and both legs are out at 90 degrees. And we're just going to hold it here in this position for about 20 seconds per side. Staying nice and tall and enjoying that stretch. You might not be able to get into this position straight off, but the more we work on it, the easier it gets. Trying to keep those knees flat to the floor and staying nice and tall. It might be that you need to prop yourself up. You might want a pillow or a bolster to hold yourself up at first, but the more you work on it, the more agile and flexible our hips will become. Okay team, let's change the legs. So this time we've got our left leg in front, right leg behind. Again, into that lovely stable position, staying nice and tall. You'll definitely feel one side is more flexible than the other. This is my weaker side. I certainly need to work on getting that front knee down, but I'm getting there. Keeping it there, and it's a lovely thing to do if you can sit on the floor into this position. It's really good for your core as well, enabling you to stay nice and tall. Good. A few more seconds, and then we've got another hip exercise here. So we're going to come onto a really deep squat. So if you can, come as low to the floor as possible and have your feet flat. Let's work on that. That's your first working position, getting your feet flat. Secondly, is keep that chest elevated. Push the arms against the knees. And then we're going to plant one hand down, pressing against the knee, and then rotate up with the other. And just hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rotate to the other side. Lifting the arm up and looking at that hand. Now you might feel that the deep squat itself is great just for now, and you can work on the rotation as we go along in the program. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that arm back down. We've got one more hip exercise here. It's our pigeon pose, the extreme pigeon pose, where we have to get the front shin in line with parallel with the front of the mat. Pop the other leg behind you, as far behind as it will go, and then sit on that leg. This is certainly, again, one that I'm working on to try and get into a really comfortable position so I don't need to hold myself there with my hands. So we're just holding that position so that front leg is at right angles and you're sitting as far onto that leg as you can with the right or the other leg behind you going straight out. It's a good one, again, to work on a daily basis if you can. A few more seconds here. If you are really flexible, you can drop down to the floor. So elbows going to the floor and then changing sides. So taking that left leg, for me, to the front, right leg behind, sitting ourselves onto that leg. Again, you're going to have one leg which is more flexible than the other, but we work on it. We know, we identify a weakness, and that's what we've got to work on. So again, just enjoy that movement, enjoy that stretch. It might not be enjoyable at first, but the more we do it, the better it gets. We're holding here for a few more seconds, feeling our heart rate coming back down to normal, and just feeling our hips open up, be a little bit more free. It will definitely help with everyday movements as well. 3, 2, and 1. Let's finish off our mobility circuit with some cat-cow and child's pose. So hands directly underneath our shoulders, knees directly underneath our hips. We're going to lift our chin and elevate our chest, drop our tummy down, and bottoms go up as well. Try and squeeze those shoulders together, shoulder blades. And then reverse that position. Pull apart the shoulder blades, chest, chin to chest, and lifting up through the upper back. Let's do one more of each. Chin up, dropping that chest and tummy, lifting the bottom, and reverse it. And just to give your body a lovely relaxing stretch, we'll sit back onto our heels, so bottom touching our heels. Walk your hands as far forward as they will go, fingertips walking. Drop your head to the mat and just try and stay in this position where we can feel the stretch all the way through our arms, through our upper back, lower back. Then just let the body enjoy it. Try and maintain contact between heels and bottom. Take some lovely deep breaths. And then slowly walk your hands back up and push yourself up. Thank you so much for doing this mobility workout. I hope your body is feeling balanced, flexible, and that little bit stronger. I look forward to seeing you on the next workout. See ya.